Margie. Starring Gale Storm and Charles Farrell. Brought to you by Scott Paper Company.
Mary, with deep conviction. Love conquers all, dearest. It's not deep enough. Love conquers all, dearest. Love conquers all. Love conquers all. Love conquers all, dearest. Oh, hi, Dad. No, I wasn't talking to a boyfriend. I was just rehearsing a scene for my TV audition.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Margie, are you still trying to crash TV? Why don't you give up?
Television is unsettled enough without her adding to the confusion. And she's just the one who can do it.
I just called to tell you that I'm bringing Mr. Honeywell home to dinner.
But I thought we'd eat out tonight. I've been making the rounds of the TV producers. I'm beat. Can't we go out and a la carte it?
No, we cannot. Mr. Honeywell and I want to talk business over dinner. Okay, that's more like it. We'll be home in a few minutes. Margie says she'll whip something up.
I suppose we should have one of our clients' instant meals like his new product here. Philpott's prepared potato pancake mix. For a feast in a jiffy, fill your pot with Philpott's.
With Margie spending all her time on this acting kick, Brother Philpott's had better come up with something quicker than a jiffy, or I'll starve to death.
Fill your pot with Philpott's. A revolting slogan if I ever heard one.
Flaming rockets, don't you ever answer your doorbell? Jumping galaxies, I've missed it.
Missed what?
The flying saucer, what do you think?
Flying saucer?
If you hadn't been so darn slow in answering the door, I might have gotten a photo of it.
Why don't you stick to pink elephants? They're easier to photograph.
Are you insinuating that I'm inebriated simply because I'm trying to photograph a flying saucer?
Well, it would help, wouldn't it? But now that your wandering asteroid has disappeared, would you please tell me who you are?
Asteroid? Then you are familiar with astrophysical terms. Imagine meeting a fellow scientist here, of all places.
Where else? It's my terrace.
I'm sorry. Naturally, you're puzzled by all this. I'm Chester Creevy. I have an apartment on the floor above.
Really? Well, I'm Margie Albright, and I guess you know where I live.
Well, I apologize for bursting in here like this, but my apartment doesn't have a terrace. I tried Mr. Andrews in the apartment right above you, but he was out, and I didn't have a second to lose, and... Well, maybe I better start from the beginning.
It might help. Sit down.
You see, I have a theory about these astrophysical phenomena, loosely known as flying saucers. Now, according to my calculations, they are most likely to appear whenever the planet Venus reaches the exact nadir of its orbit in relation to the Earth. Do you follow me?
No, but it's terribly fascinating. Go on.
Well, I was upstairs in my room, working on my charts, when all of a sudden I realized Venus was almost there, just seconds short of its nadir. So I grabbed my camera and... You know the rest. A couple of minutes too late. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait for the next orbit to get my picture.
Well, at least it's a nice, healthy hobby. Most of the young men I know would prefer to photograph the blonde across the way.
I'm not the frivolous type, I assure you. I particularly wanted this photograph to use on our television program, Spacemen.
Don't tell me you're on television. Are you an actor?
Good heavens, no. I'm a technical advisor. We try to keep our space fiction on a scientific basis. You see, actually, I'm a graduate astrophysicist, but I must eat with reasonable regularity, so, Spacemen.
What's your show like?
Well, it concerns a visit to Geester, that means Earth's star, by spacemen from the planet Venus. Here, I'll show you what I mean. This represents the planet Venus. Now, you be the Earth, and this'll be the flying saucer.
I hope dinner's ready. We got a lot to do tonight.
Don't worry.
You're looking from Earth toward the planet Venus. The flying saucer is leaving the planet Venus and moving toward you.
Margie, what's going on here? Who is this?
This is Chester. Chester, my father, and Mr. Honeywell. Shake hands and come out fighting.
How do you do, gentlemen?
How do you do? What about dinner?
Dinner. Gee, fellas, I forgot about dinner.
Forgot?
I'm afraid it's my fault, sir. You see, I was acting out a scene for Margie and...
Acting? So that's it, Margie. You kept right on rehearsing instead of getting dinner as I told you to. Get this ham actor out of here.
Dad, Chester isn't an actor. He just came in here chasing a flying saucer.
Flying saucer?
Boy, you don't just need glasses. You need a cork for the hole in your head.
It's obvious that astrophysical phenomena would be beyond the grasp of a man of your antiquated intellect. And I use the word loosely.
Come on, Mr. Honeywell, let's get out of this madhouse. And I don't use that word loosely.
But, Dad, what about dinner?
Yeah, what about it? We'll eat out thanks to you. And let me warn you, little daughter, unless you get off this acting kick, you'll eat your meal standing up.
Gee, I'm sorry, Margie. I'm afraid my flying saucer crash-landed on your acting career.
Don't you believe it? This is a break I've been waiting for. You can get me on television.
Well, I'm afraid all the parts have been cast in Spaceman.
Oh, couldn't you get me an audition? For any show, I mean. You must know some producers.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll call you from the studio in the morning, okay? I better get my camera out of here before your father gets back.
All right, Mr. Cameraman, move in for a close-up of Margie Albright, television's newest star. And I don't mean a flying saucer.
Honestly, Margie, that Chester character was the bitter end. Flying saucers yet. You know, I think that you attract all the loose characters in town.
Now, Dad, don't forget how they laughed at the Wright brothers. Who knows, tomorrow we may all be flying saucer jockeys.
Well, I don't want you to see that guy again, understand? And I want you to definitely and finally give up this actress business. And if you don't, I'll put my foot down, and furthermore...
Saved by the bell. Hello? Oh, hello. Yeah, hello, Doctor. How are you, Doctor?
Doctor? Margie, this is Chester. Look, I've got an acting job for you this afternoon. Live TV.
Oh, that's wonderful. Simply wonderful, Doctor. It's my dentist.
Dentist? What's so wonderful about seeing a dentist?
Swell. I'll be right down. Bye. I'll drop you at your office. I've got to get to the doctor's office right away.
Now I know you're crazy. I've never seen anyone so excited about seeing a dentist before.
It's only a small part, Miss Albright, but it's extremely important. You open the play and set the whole mood. You're not nervous, are you?
Who, me? Not at all.
Good. It's our first show for the Philpotts people, and it must be letter perfect.
I've got to go down to the spaceman set, Margie. Good luck.
Thanks for everything, Chester. You're a darling.
Thank you. That's the first time a pretty girl ever called me that.
All right, let's rehearse the opening scene once more. Are you sure you're not nervous?
No. I'm fine. I'm relaxed as anything.
Okay, make your entrance. And don't forget your props.
Yes, sir.
Curtains up. Action. What's the matter?
It's stuck. It's all right now.
Now you hear the doorbell. Okay, that's enough. That's not bad, but relax more. This is a play about gentle, charming people. That's the mood we want, charm.
Charm.
Well, the studio audience will be coming in any minute now. You better get your makeup checked. And remember, charm.
Yes, sir, Mr. Philpotts. We're proud to welcome you as a client.
Oh, and I'm proud to be the one who signs you up, sir.
Vern, you're handling my account personally. Whatever happens from now on in is your responsibility, my boy. Say, it's almost time for my new television program.
Make yourself comfortable. I'll turn the set on.
Ah, great script from our first show. None of the slapstick stuff. Real people. All charm and dignity.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you the first play in our new dramatic series sponsored by the Philpotts people, the world's foremost manufacturers of prepared food mixes. This series is especially designed for those discriminating people who enjoy dignity and charm in their family entertainment. And now, without further ado, the curtain rises on your Philpotts Theater. Go on, hurry, the curtain's up. Your props. Hurry.
Why, that... Shut up, all right. I can't stand people who talk during a show.
That stupid, blundering girl, she's ruined me.
Now, Mr. Philpotts, don't get excited.
Don't get excited when my name's a laughing stock from coast to coast. I'll fix that girl if it's the last thing I ever do.
Oh, let me go. Please let me go. I didn't know Margie was going to be on that show, I swear.
It's your fault for letting her start that acting business in the first place. If Philpotts finds out who Margie is, he'll tear up our contract.
Oh, I'll get her out of town. Way out of town. I'll send her to Lone Pine, Montana to visit her aunt.
Montana? You mean I've got to visit Aunt Lil just when I was getting started?
You're not started. You're finished. You're leaving town tonight before Philpotts can trace you.
Oh, Dad, I know I made a boo-boo, but please don't send me to Siberia.
Oh, please don't cry, baby. I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't send you away if you'll stay right here in this apartment until things blow over. And you're not to go out that front door without first getting my consent. You understand?
You mean I'm confined to barracks?
Either that or Montana.
Okay, Dad. I'll just stay here in the apartment and watch television.
Don't you ever mention that word to me again.
That's quite a spaceship your planet makes, Venusia.
Wait till you see the next motorama on Venus. Man.
Chester, we've got big trouble. I just had a call from the actress who's supposed to play the Earth Girl. She's been taken ill and can't make it.
Did you call casting?
Yeah, but all the actresses we can afford on our budget are already working. Do you have any phone numbers up your sleeve?
No, I don't. Wait a minute. I know an actress who's available. A girl named Margie Albright.
Albright. I never heard of her. Is she any good? Got any experience?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, her first TV program was a commercial show. Shall I get her?
Yes, and make it fast. We've got to finish this spaceship sequence tonight. Here's the script. Have her rehearsed and ready by 8 o'clock. I'll keep the camera crew busy on the other location till then.
It's a deal. Good. That's very good. You've just been paralyzed by a Venusian ray gun. You can speak, but you can't move.
If I have to hold this much longer, you ain't just whistling Dixie.
Okay, relax. That's about all the acting you have to do. Just remember to freeze the moment the ray gun is turned on you. Now take the script, memorize the lines, and I'll pick you up at 7.
Oh, no, Chester, don't come here. If Dad finds out I'm acting again, he'll send me to Montana. And if you're mixed up in it, he'll make it China.
Okay, I'll meet you down the lobby.
Well, the dishes are all done. I think I'll toddle off to bed. Good night, Dad.
Bed? Why, it isn't even 7 o'clock yet.
Well, I need a good rest. It's been a very trying day.
Well, if you hadn't kept trying to be an actress, it wouldn't have been so trying.
Well, everything's going to be different now. You'll see.
I just thought I'd drop by and tell you the good news. Philpotts hasn't found out it was Margie who goofed his commercial.
Oh, brother, that is good news.
Did you send her out of town? We can't take any chances. The heat isn't off. It's just down a little.
No, but I've done something just as good. I've confined her to quarters. She can't leave this apartment without first getting my consent.
I don't know, Vern. There just isn't room enough in the same town for Margie and a client.
I'm the boss in this family, and when I tell Margie to do something, she does it.
Yes, and even when you don't. Where's Margie at the moment, boy?
Oh, she's in bed. Why?
In bed, eh? Well, I just saw her sleepwalking out the front door. Why didn't you send her out of town, you knucklehead?
Well, don't worry. We'll follow her and catch her red-handed. Then we'll put her on the next plane for Montana. Come on.
Where's the spaceship?
I know a shortcut through the woods. Come on.
Wait for us.
What's she doing way out here?
I don't know, but whatever it is, she'll be sorry.
Well,
This is ridiculous. I thought we were going to send Margie to Montana, not follow her there.
Well, they came up this house. She can't be far. Let's sit down and take a breather, and then we can push on.
Well, say goodbye to your Earth girl, and that's the shortest run an actress ever had.
But you can't let me down now. The picture's got to be finished tonight.
I'm sorry, Chester, but Dad's really sore. He'll have me on that plane quicker than you can say spaceship.
Wait a minute. Suppose we play it for real.
Huh?
You tell them I've tracked down a real flying saucer. I'll tip off the actors, and we'll scare away those doubting Thomases before the director and the camera crew come back from the other location.
Do you think we could get away with it?
Well, people believe what they see, don't they? We'll let them see it. You go and stall them while I brief the others.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Well, come on, Mr. Honeywell. You've had your rest. Let's go. Margie!
Dad, what are you doing here? And Mr. Honeywell.
Oh, what are you doing here, Margie? You deliberately disobeyed me.
But, Dad, you don't understand. Chester's tracked one down. That's why he brought me out here. He's found a flying saucer.
Flying saucer?
I didn't believe him either, but seeing is believing, and I just saw it with my own eyes. Chester's investigating it now.
Now, you all know what you're supposed to do. All right, now, make it good.
Oh, Margie, you've told some dillies in your life, but this is the end.
But, Dad, I saw it, I tell you.
Margie! Margie, there's someone in the spaceship. I heard a noise.
Chester, I suppose you're going to tell us the noise you heard in that spaceship was the pilot. Well, don't, because I don't believe in spacemen or rocket ships either.
But, Mr. Honeywell.
Now, Margie, don't make it worse by more lying. What do you think we are, a couple of morons? All this ridiculous talk about flying saucers and spacemen.
You may have fooled us in the past with some wild pitches, but this one is from deep left field. What's the matter with you?
Do you see a spaceman?
I see two of them.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Look out, Mr. Honeywell. They've got ray guns. Don't shoot this poor old man. If someone must be shot, let it be me.
Good heavens! They shot her with a paralyzing ray.
Margie!
I can talk, Dad, but I can't move. Do what they want you to, or they'll shoot you, too. Chico Missy! Chico Missy!
They're taking us to the spaceship.
Chico Missy! Chico Missy!
Hey, what about me? Thanks.
Jumping Jehoshaphat, it is a spaceship.
Bring the Earthlings to me, Venusia. Bring them before your queen.
Venusia. They're from the planet Venus.
Do as I bid you. Bring the Earth specimens to me.
Where is she? I don't see anybody.
I am here, Earthling. I am Queen Venusia. I have come to take back to my planet a specimen of the Earth beings.
Specimens of us? What for?
For our zoo.
Zoo?
We're collecting male specimens from all the other planets for our scientists to study. We will take only one Earth man. Therefore, he must be the most perfect.
Then obviously I'm your man. I'm the only one around here who has a brain in his head. Large enough to study, that is.
Why, you little squirt. What am I saying? Of course, Venusia. Take Chester. He's your man.
A perfect specimen. You can't go wrong with him.
No, he's too puny. I need a tall, strong specimen.
Oh, he's taller than I am.
But you know they call me Shorty.
You seem like a sound specimen.
Oh, no. I've been sick. Chronic invalid. Margie, tell her how sick I've been.
Why, Dad, you only had a little cold.
Oh, look, Queen, if you want a truly representative specimen of an earthly being at his finest, take him. He's the president of our firm. I'm only a stupid employee.
But I'm just a figurehead. All right makes all the big deals, doesn't he, Margie?
Well, Dad has always been the brains of the outfit.
Margie, you know that isn't true. I'm only vice president.
You are my choice.
Oh, I know how you feel, Dad, but look on the bright side. You'll be the first man to travel in space, to go to another planet. Why, your name will go down in science along with Galileo, Pasteur, and Einstein.
Oh, yes, it would, wouldn't it? I'd be the first man to conquer space, the first man to pass the boundaries of time itself. Why, I'd be the marvel of Venus. Would you have to keep me in your zoo?
Only until the scientists are ready for the big experiment. Then they will dissect you.
Dissect me?
While you're still alive, of course. The women of Venus are like me. As you see, the men are woefully small. Our scientists will cut the secret of your growth from your body.
Help! Let me go! Let me go!
Enough. We better get him out of here.
We'll let him escape. We'll set it up.
We've got to save him. They don't want me, so when I start for the hatch, you and Dad make a break for it.
Bless you, dear girl, bless you.
Where the devil is everybody? We've got a picture to shoot.
Well, Dad, I guess this is goodbye. You've been a wonderful father to me. I wish I could go with you, but they don't want me. Oh, Dad.
Oh, Margie.
Goodbye.
Well, who are you? Oh, you must be the gal that Chester got to play the part of the Earth Girl. Oh, come on, you actors. Get down on the set. We've got a TV film to shoot.
Actors? TV? Margie?
Now, wait a minute, fellas. As they say on dear old Venus... Dad, please, let me get a few words in before you drop the boom on me. Then if you still want to punish me, okay.
Why, of course, Margie. It's only fair that you have a chance to say a few words. Go ahead.
Well, I know I disobeyed you, but you wouldn't want a daughter who didn't have enough spunk to stand up to her father. And besides, every girl wants to be an actress, so naturally I wanted to be an actress. And it wasn't just stage drama, it was science fiction, so I went about it scientifically and...
Well, that's my little Margie.